Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to The Sphere. This episode is sponsored by 3 Hues Painting Studio. Come paint, sip, and party at 3 Hues. Visit our website today at 3hueshouston.com. Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hey everybody, it's Shy and Kiki, and we are Social Chicks. And you're watching Hashtag, where we talk about all things social media, everything that we want to talk about in social media, which is trending actually, and that we want to talk about. And that's live and funny. Some stuff serious, some things are funny.
But we're funny today, I feel like.
Yeah, a whole bunch of funny stuff. So take your tissue away. You don't have to worry about a depressing show. Yes, but if you, first of all, let me thank everybody watching us on Facebook Live. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. Share if you're watching so everybody else can know that we're what's popping right now.
Absolutely.
And also, you can watch us you can listen to us. You can download Stitcher or SoundCloud to listen to us if you're unable to watch. And also, if you do want to watch, you can download the app on iTunes and also at Google Play. Yes. And you can follow us, Social Chicks, at SOXIALCHIX on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and on Twitter, it's SOXIAL_CHIX. And if you want to email us, SOXIAL, what is it? SOXIALCHIX at gmail.com. Yes, you can do that. And if you want to watch old episodes and just continue watching the episode, you can actually go on thesphere.tv and watch us.
Yes, because our Facebook Live is only for like the first 15 minutes. So you guys want to make sure you check out the whole show.
And share.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yes. And so today we have a very, very, very special guest. She's bomb. Like, you know, you want to say bomb. She's a bomb guest.
We've been knowing her without knowing her.
Yeah. Like she's been our friend in our head. So a few of her accolades, I'm going to kind of run it down. First of all, she is a beauty expert. I want to get that out there. And she has worked with the likes of Lady Gaga, Anne Hathaway, Zoe Kravitz, Sanaa Lathan, Tamron Hall, Bruno Mars, The Biebs, and Drake. So these are like A-list celebrities. Her work has also been published in Vogue, Vanity Fair, and Essence magazine. And she also believes that there is beauty in taking it off. And so she created her own makeup line, or her own facial cleansing line called Cleanse. And it's Miss Lauren Napier.
Hello.
Hey, Lauren.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
She's such a rock star.
Yeah, she is. She's so cool. She's so very cool. So thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in the business. What made you get into creating your own facial cleansing line and all of that?
So exciting. Well, let me tell you, I was telling this story recently, and the way I got started into the business was I was on a flight, and a lot of my personal story revolves around being on an airplane. But I was looking at this magazine, and I looked at the cover, and I'm like, I do not like this makeup. And I said to the lady next to me, I don't like this lady's makeup. And she looked at me like I was crazy, and I probably would have looked at someone random talking to me about a beautiful A-list celebrity, about how weird their makeup looks. And I said, but you know what? I can do this. I can do this better. So I took my happy self and learned how to do makeup. And that really is what started my career. Now, what got me to create or inspired me, I should say, to create my makeup remover wipes was I was on another flight from Australia to Dubai and then on to New York. And I had my own bulk package of makeup wipes, like those Neutrogena, like those packets of wipes.
Yeah.
And I opened it, went to like just refresh and, because it's 14 hours on the plane.
Right.
My wipes were bone dry. And I'm like, okay, unacceptable.
No.
I don't like this. And so I was sitting there sweating at the window seat, looking at the clouds, watching the ocean, only to just have to sit there for the remainder of the flight, hot,
Yeah.
literally and figuratively.
Not cool.
So that's what got me to create my own product. There is a need out there for something that was packaged so that it didn't dry out. It had really quality ingredients. So that was the beginning, the genesis of Cleanse by Lauren Napier.
Wow.
That's dope.
We always need wipes.
Yeah.
Always. Like wipes are like a necessity. And you don't want to just wash your face with water and soap and water, especially when you have makeup on.
That's right.
You don't want to do it because it really doesn't get anything off.
Yeah. I was just going to say, it's tons of times you just use a cloth and then you go again and it's still makeup and then again and it's still makeup.
Then you're
you know?
over drying your skin.
Yeah, you're wearing it out. So some of the benefits of Cleanse, one, they're individually packaged. So you
Okay.
can take 1 or 3, toss them in your bag. You can take them to the gym. You can take them to your man's house, whatever you want to do, just to make sure that at night or at the end of the day, you're removing your makeup. The ingredients, the main ingredient is water. So most makeup remover wipes, I won't call any names, are packed with alcohol and these filler ingredients and fragrances that really end up drying out the skin, or you feel your eyes, they kind of burn and things like that. We don't have that problem because Cleanse is created with water, then aloe, cucumber, chamomile. Those are some of the base ingredients. So they're going to nourish, hydrate, and cleanse your skin all at the same time. So you're feeling really, really good. Then the cotton fabric is stretchable. So you can maximize all of the usage with one single wipe.
I love it.
Yep. So you can take off all your long wear makeup, your perspiration, any outdoor pollution, breaks down sunscreen.
Literally cleanse yourself.
Cleanse yourself.
Yeah.
Because I never feel cleansed like when I use just the basic wipes. And like you said, my face burns. I have really sensitive skin.
Me too.
And it's like, what is going on? But I really want to clean my face. So you still use it.
Yeah. You definitely want to do that.
Wow.
That's so dope. Well, tell everybody, all of our followers, where they can follow you, like on your social media, your websites. They can make some purchases.
And
you
also
guys.
where to buy.
Yeah.
Because they can go
Buy.
walk in and buy.
Oh, that's right. You really can these days. So can be found online at laurennapier.com. That's the website. That's where you can buy Cleanse. That's when you buy it directly from me. But I'm also located globally. So if you are in the U.S., or the UK, Australia, Russia, I could go down the line. I'm really excited to say Cleanse and Flaunt, my collection, is available in 22 countries around the world. Yes,
Yes.
very exciting. So we've got a cult beauty product.
Yeah.
Are you going to make anything else like other than doing just the wipes? Are you thinking about doing some other stuff? What's the future for Lauren?
Well, the future definitely is targeting different skin conditions and different complexions and different needs, because everyone's skin is different. Everyone requires a little bit level of different attention. So the line and the collection will always be focused on skin, but will definitely branch out into other beauty needs.
Wow.
That's dope.
It is very much so.
awesome.
And it's also good for, it's a great thing actually for a black woman.
Yeah.
To be doing this. Like they just did Black Girl Rocks. They just taped like that rocks.
They gotta call me.
Absolutely. Yeah,
They
they
have
would
to.
need to. All of us.
There's a few
We're
of
available.
us. It's like, hello, hi,
We're here.
give us a ring.
Absolutely. And I want to thank the people that are watching Yada, and there's Yolanda, my dad. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, y'all.
Jordan, and Nikki again. There she is.
Yay.
Oh, and my sister Nikki is online too.
Yes.
And she is saying you can shop Cleanse by Lauren Napier and Flaunt by Lauren Napier at netaporter.com.
Love
That
it.
is the
Go,
most
sissy.
exclusive and very prestigious
That's
website.
a big deal.
Yeah.
That's
to
a big
shop
deal.
Net-a-Porter. And they ship globally. So wherever you are, from like South Africa to northern Alaska, they got you covered.
That's dope.
Wow. And do you still do makeup? You do still do makeup?
I do makeup because I have a couple different producers and some talent that really request me for very specific functions or very specific projects. And I will go in and work because it keeps my creativity flowing. I like to be on the pulse of what's happening. It's very difficult to manage the two, you know, run a global business and then go in and do some makeup. But there's a little levity in it. And so I enjoy being able to just dip my toe in and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we gonna talk.
Yeah,
We got Lauren here. Lauren is always chiming in on
I do.
on Facebook.
Yes, and I
so
love
now
it.
we have her.
We had to have you because we were like, she's always on there talking. So come on.
Well, I love the show. So
Thank
I
you.
I love it. The conversation is
Thank
real.
you. So our first topic is Jack Daniels.
Jack.
You like?
Wait, I have notes.
Yeah, you do. Get them.
Yes, let me pull my notes out because I was prepared, guys.
Yeah.
So
Very
Jack
prepared.
Daniels, everybody, if you don't know what Jack Daniels is it's a whiskey.
We like Jack.
Yeah, I love Jack. I like brown juice. It's
That's
143
what Rihanna's
years
talking
old.
about.
Yes.
That brown liquor.
Yes, I love. So it's 143 years old. And it just came out a couple of weeks ago. They said that, but it's really trending now. It's an author, actually, a New York Times article actually came out by Fawn Weaver. And it was about Nathan Nearest Green. His nickname is Nearest. And he's the one that actually taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey. And so you would never know that because they never made, you
Never
know,
said
and he was a
anything.
slave.
A slave.
And he
A
taught
black
him how to
man.
make it. And a lot of people are saying that he probably didn't just teach him. He just took this. This is something probably that the slaves were drinking when they, I don't
When
want to
they
say
got-
had time off,
Yeah,
but
they didn't
you
get
know
off
when
work.
they had that whiskey that they were making and they took it from him. And Jack Daniels made this big. It's a big deal. Jack
Yeah,
Daniels
this
is
like the number one whiskey or just the
I think it's the #1 whiskey in the world.
yeah.
So Fawn had, when he did this article, I don't know if Fawn actually is a woman or a man. I hate to say that, but I don't. Well, Fawn did this article and it was about white people working with black people. It was just an article about that. But once he started doing his research, or she started doing their research, they found out that, you know, this is where, you know, this was stolen from this guy. You know,
No credit given whatsoever.
absolutely. Still no credit given. So what Fawn is doing, he is starting a museum in Lynchburg because that's where Nearest was from.
Okay.
A museum for Nearest because it was a big deal. And people are upset though because it's like still we're always getting pushed out. We're always getting pushed out of something. We can start something and they take it away from us and say, well, no, you didn't. We can erase that, but we can just, this Fawn is starting like a foundation and everything like that. But is that enough?
Right.
Is that enough?
Well-
Jack Daniels is still being sold. It's still, this man still has family somewhere probably.
Oh, for sure. He's
That
got
every
descendants
benefit.
everywhere.
Yes.
And so, okay, Jack Daniels, here's what I have to say about that. There are so many people of color that are the inventors and the unsung heroes, the unmentioned behind so many products. And like I said, I did a little research from the gear shift in the car to gas masks,
Wow.
with electric heaters, what is it? Not the light bulb, but the lamp, the electric lamp. These are all things that we use every single day that were created by black men and women. Okay. And so, one, I think it goes back to education. That was a time where we didn't have access to education. So somebody could easily snatch something away from you. That same thing still exists today. So now that we have access to education, we need to go on ahead and snatch our stuff back.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's number one. Unfortunately, I don't know if Jack Daniels' family is gonna get off of that money. I don't know if they will, and I don't think that they will. And I think they need to fight for it.
Yeah.
You know, I think they
Absolutely.
definitely need to protest.
Yeah.
Not protest, I shouldn't say, but be proactive
Yeah.
in reclaiming the formula, reclaiming some of the currency
Absolutely,
that goes
I
along
agree.
with that. And you know, they talk about reparations. there's definitely ode there.
Hello.
Absolutely.
You know?
Hello.
Absolutely.
And like even when Shy had mentioned it at first, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't believe," and I'm like, "Why can't you believe that?" Like that's an easy thing to believe for me, especially being that kind of like how you created your cleansing wipes. There was a necessity for it, and inventions come out of necessity.
Absolutely.
And back in the day, we were the people doing all the manual labor. So when it comes to like the cotton gin, I can't believe a black person made that. Why can't you believe that? They were out there, they were trying to make their job as efficient as possible.
Absolutely.
So they were out there trying to make it make sense. So yeah, I'm going to create that. I'm going to create whatever, all of this type of stuff. And it's time for us to basically claim what's ours.
Well, you have to reclaim
Exactly.
what is ours, and also what is due. And if I were the family, if I were the descendants, and that could legitimately be proven, there's some fact to it, then I would go after it.
Yeah.
I would go after it with like that OJ defense
For sure.
lawyer up team. I would be like lethal and savage with my legal team. No joke.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And speaking of businesses, black-owned businesses, and
Yeah.
someone that started their own business, this portion of the show is sponsored by Three Hues. Come paint, sip, and party at Three Hues. Join a party or book your own private event for kids or adults. Let Three Hues help you create your masterpiece on canvas, step by step. A painting party is perfect for any occasion: a church function, wedding showers, team building, Girl Scouts, earning their badge, date night, birthdays, or anytime you just want to have fun. Ask them about their summer camp programs, kids clubs, special events, and wine glass painting. Did we mention that Three Hues is mobile too? Yes, you can go to the studio or they can come to you. Visit their website today, threehueshouston.com.
Nice. Three
Sounds
Hues.
like fun.
Yes,
It's
it
tons of
is.
fun. And we have some comments. Nikki is saying the fridge, the traffic light, things invented by black people.
Absolutely. And thank
Reclaiming
you,
our time.
Absolutely.
Reclaiming
Thank
our
you.
inventions.
Jenna, for joining us, and Robert Moss, thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
But
guys.
what I was going to
Share.
say about that is with like everything, we have to reclaim, like rock and roll. People assume rock and roll was started by other people, not us. We started a whole bunch of stuff. And
Absolutely.
it's just like, we just get kicked out. We get kicked out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's our music.
And our
you
things
know?
get whitewashed.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's the thing about being a person of color and living through struggle and adversity. You're able to break through and exist and find happiness and creativity in your own life and your own pain and all of those things. So maybe they created Jack Daniels because he just needed a break after
Right.
Absolutely.
A hard
after
day's
the
work.
day, okay,
Right.
after being in a field, and so, you know, yeah, we definitely just have to come back and reclaim our stuff. But also, it's very easy for people to absorb that same culture and absorb those same benefits because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
sitting back watching.
Yep.
They have the time
Yep. We see
to
it every
then
day.
flip it and turn it and put it back.
And they're
out there.
still doing that. People are still doing that. Everything, like we talked about before on a previous show about just like taking things like hairstyles, saying, "Oh, they started it. It's box braids. What do they call them? Boxer braids."
Boxer
They're
braids.
like, those are cornrows. We've been doing that.
For forever.
And look, and got suspended from school for it. Or
Okay.
lose a job because you had it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
now that's the Kardashians started boxer braids.
yeah, lies.
It's just it's
or
crazy.
or I think like Timberland's Kylie Kloss was wearing Timberland. They're like, oh, the boot of the season.
Like,
no,
are you kidding me?
Ben boots.
no,
That's just that was the New York regular shoe.
Exactly.
They play basketball in Tim's.
exactly.
Just regular uniform.
or hoop earrings.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even
hoop earrings.
even Latina magazine was like, y'all don't get to claim that.
Thank you.
They got mad about that too because those hoops belong to us all the way back from the motherland.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a trip.
So some of the comments were taught him and took credit, SMH. Because that's what he did. He taught him and he took credit for it. Working side by side, question mark. Or slave master just stole all their slaves' ideas and took them as their own. That happens. Another comment said they should pay his family, forget a foundation.
They
Both.
should.
They should do
pay 'em.
both.
Yeah, so I think that would be really, really hard for
But
the
you
family
know
because
what
they'll say, well, okay, he's dead and gone. That's over 143 years ago.
So,
Yeah.
It'll be so hard. They would have to fight.
but
I'm not saying don't
that's
fight.
what it's all about.
Yeah.
It is fighting for it. Sort of like Henrietta Lacks, like what we're watching on HBO. They had to fight to get credit for that, for the Gila cells.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
that was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But again, another black person being just absorbed and taken complete advantage of.
Yep.
As usual.
Yes.
So Facebook Live, we have to say goodbye to you guys.
so fast.
Yes,
Bye,
thank you for
Facebook
watching
Live.
and share so people will know that this is the show to watch. Subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show on iTunes with constructive feedback. Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends, and donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspired content each and every week. You can donate at www.thesphere.tv/donate.
Yes. Thank you,
Yes.
Nikki. And Nikki was going off.
Yes. She said bye, y'all. But Facebook, thank you again for
Thank you, guys.
watching.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
So we can hop into our next topic, and it's messy.
Yes, I love mess.
Messy. So hashtag Bobby Valentino.
Hashtag mess.
Yes.
Okay.
Hashtag straight mess. So, or maybe not so straight. Pun intended. And so Bobby Valentino.
Funny girl.
So, he's been basically going viral because there was a viral video that came, across the web, and it shows Bobby with just a t-shirt on, looking like
Where were his pants?
they were off at the time.
And we're,
And
yeah,
so,
definitely.
yeah, looking
Weren't they
like-
around his ankles?
Were they around his ankle? No, I think he had them in his hand because
Okay.
he was trying to cover up his face.
Oh, yeah, those were his pants.
Yeah, and so he's running, trying to avoid the camera, and you can hear the person, behind the lens, a deeper tone.
Well, my voice is deeper. Don't try
It
it.
is.
Don't go there.
take
It's a
offense.
scratchy deep.
Don't take offense. But he was just trying to get away from the
Yeah, those are his
shenanigans.
pants.
Yeah, he
And
has his pants.
Bobby?
Yeah, didn't he look like a little boy? You know how
Yeah.
little boys
And he
walk
had
around with
like
just that t-shirt
tarantarans on draws. Like they used to call them tarantarans.
I don't think he had on any. I don't think he had on
I
any.
thought he had some little like.
I thought they was tarantarans, like
Yeah. The
regular
briefs?
underwear.
The briefs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, he shoots out of the hotel or apartment. I'm not sure what it was, but you can hear her saying, you forgot your keys, you forgot your shoes, and he's running. He's running
Hotel
down.
looks disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a hotel or apartments. They
Hotel,
said his
motel,
home, so
Holiday Inn.
yeah.
With a curtain.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, look
look.
at it though.
It looks like a dressing
Come on,
room.
Bob.
It it looks.
Slow down.
It looks weird.
It looks very interesting. So it comes out that the person that he was in the house with or in the apartment with was a transsexual by the name of Rima Houston. Okay,
Okay.
that is her.
Rima's cute.
I know. Come
Yeah,
on, Rima.
She's
Yeah,
actually
she's
cuter
pushing-
than that picture too.
Absolutely.
In all
She's
actuality,
pushing through.
yeah.
for real.
With
And
her
those
ponytail.
lashes. Eyes are beautiful.
And so the reason why she put the video out there is because she said that Bobby Valentino did not pay her for her
services?
services.
So
Yeah.
not only that is the real crime.
Yeah. Well,
The real crime is he met her on Backpage.
No, the real crime is she didn't get paid.
No, the first one is he met her on Backpage and he hired her. Second is she didn't get paid.
Is
But you can do
prostitution
what you
legal
want.
where they live?
They're in Atlanta.
so no.
I don't believe that's legal. But I just, like you said, maybe that is the worst part is that he didn't pay her because you can do what you want to do. If you
Yes.
have the cash, if you want to buy,
No, I'm not
whatever,
even
you
that. You live your life.
How
do
you wanna live.
I
Absolutely.
love that. Go right ahead.
yeah,
But you got to pay your bills.
yeah.
And then
I think she should have collected it front.
Pri-
Well, she
Yeah.
gonna collect it now.
maybe up front. And then this is what we see. Like basically,
We're actually seeing the worst of the she's not getting money.
No,
We're not worried about the fact that
Seriously.
she's a prostitute. We're saying, oh, maybe she should have got her money up front.
it was an agreement.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
but run
I'm
me my
sure that's
money.
what he went there for.
yeah,
Yeah.
legal, illegal.
The pants were off.
Absolutely.
There was an agreement. So Bobby basically is saying, he did a post and he says, "Oh, I'm happy. I'm living my life." He didn't really deny anything, but he doesn't have to if he
shoulda
doesn't want
just
to.
shut up.
Initially,
Should have just paid up,
And
Yeah.
shut up.
and there wouldn't be a video out.
We would know
if you would
nothing.
have just paid girlfriend.
Oh, he's just a hot mess.
Yes.
Anyway.
And so
How many songs does Bobby Valentino have? I only know one.
he had that one album that they say was decent.
Really?
His first
Name 2 songs.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it's only been one album. I only know of one album. It's Slow Down.
That's
and
the only
then
one I know.
That's
Ooh,
him?
Ooh, Tell me. Yeah, isn't that him?
I
How
don't
did you
know.
get that in those jeans?
I don't know.
Slow down.
I know,
I
slow
just
down.
want to get to know you. Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
that
him.
was him, and I didn't know how you get them in the jeans.
So what
That's
did you think
genuine. How you get them in the
Oh,
jeans?
No.
those jeans is genuine. Okay,
That's
but
another
Bobby
song.
Valentino's a different song.
So
Yeah.
that's how he's not that important. That's the reason, we don't really know any.
Well, how about this? We haven't heard anything from him. Don't care about him, and now
Until
He's been on No. If you like messy TV, he's been on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
never has a real role.
He's always like a straggler. Like
Yeah.
he's just, I'm
A
such and such
hanger-on.
friend.
Yeah.
And if it's
Even
a lot of
worse.
girls, he's always there with a lot of girls.
Mm-hmm.
He's always the guy that brings girls around and makes husbands cheat. Like he's the guy that brings the girls around the
he's
married
real
guy.
messy.
He's real messy. He's
Yeah.
he's just, we don't even know songs that he sung. He's
Only
really
one.
not relevant. I think I know him on the
too.
song with Lil Wayne with the police officer.
Uh-huh.
Miss-
Wee. That
oh,
one.
that's
You-
the
yeah.
one. Okay, I do like that song.
I know that song. That was a good
Yeah,
song.
okay, but he
he's not. He wasn't
yeah.
relevant.
Come
He
on,
never
Bobby.
was. He never was A-list at all.
Yeah. So Rima is saying that it wasn't about extortion. That's not what it was
that's
about.
what he
She's
said
like,
she was
I
saying.
just want my money. So we all get it. Everybody wants their money. And
Wait.
speaking of money,
Okay, go ahead.
we're just gonna hop
Tons
into
to say.
we're just gonna hop into the fact that this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33%, or more than 77 million of Americans, don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal finance strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services. So contact them for all your financial
Maybe
inquiries and
what's the
questions.
lady's name? Rima.
Rima,
She should go get her money together. Like get your funds together.
Get your funds together.
Yeah.
Holler at Houston Finance. Yeah,
I don't
so-
know if they're gonna deal with her.
They should.
Well,
Finances,
they will.
Did she give that
Gary?
video to TMZ?
Oh, they're not judging.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so then I'm sure she can talk to the
TMZ
Houston
is
Finance.
getting, yeah,
Houston
they'll give you
Housewives.
money
Yeah.
Yes.
to give you a story.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll sell it in a minute. Somebody will
Wow.
sell it in a minute. So today I was
Can I say something
Yeah.
before you go and before you say what you're gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the first time that they've said this about Bobby V.
Mm.
I've heard stories about him before.
that's true.
Here's the thing: if you live openly, then you don't have to sneak around.
Thank
That's
you.
true.
So-
And then you're grown. Do what you
Yeah,
want to
do
do.
That's
you?
true.
And just keep your cash ready for your friends that you're inviting over.
Yeah, and then people are wondering. People are saying, okay, if it's transgender, if she's transgender, does that mean he's gay?
It just means he likes what he likes.
And they said that he likes. A lot of people are saying that he likes transgender women. But the thing is, does that mean he's not going for the pee-pee? He's looking for.
I don't know what he's looking for. I would not be able to.
I wouldn't
know.
go up and ask him. I wouldn't care because I'm not interested in him. Like he's just a non-factor. He's like,
He's definitely non-factor.
yeah, nobody's
but he's
checking. This is like the
trending.
most people ever talked about
Yeah.
Bobby V. Even when he had an album out, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
I never those songs you said. I thought Genuine sung it, and then the other song I thought it was by somebody else.
Yeah.
I didn't know
those
this
are
guy
his.
did anything but be on Love and Hip Hop as a friend.
But see, at this point, though, I think that would be good. Like, you should probably take this momentum that you
a
have and
reality
sign
show?
a contract with Mona. Like, can I get on?
Messy Mona.
Yeah, like, can I actually get on to be in? You know, now I have a storyline. Everybody's going to
Yeah.
be checking for me. They're going to want to watch. And not Housewives. Hip hop, Love and Hip Hop. They need a new cast.
Maybe
anyway.
he
They
can
need to
help
mix
some
stuff
people
up.
live their life openly.
But he's
and come
saying
out
that
of the
he's
closet.
not doing anything. He was riding
Well, yeah,
a bike
he
the
was-
other day.
Yeah.
He was riding a bike, and everybody's saying that maybe he was just riding the bike because he left his keys. Like he's riding an actual, not a
Left his
motorbike.
keys where?
Up in
At
Rima's
Rima's
spot.
house.
Oh, well, how was he gonna get in his house?
I don't know.
hope
Maybe
he
he
got
lives with
spare.
a whole bunch. I don't think this guy has a job. Like I don't believe he. No.
But he
Maybe
does
one
like
song will do
concerts and
ya.
stuff, though, right? Like old.
I actually
throwback
went to a concert.
Yeah.
I went to a concert in Atlanta. They called it an old school concert, and it was Jagged Edge. It was 112.
But that's great.
It was
That's
Troop.
great. Silk, huh?
It was Silk, not Troop. And he opened. and I missed the show. I was happy that I missed. He was leaving off the stage. I was so happy that I got there right on time. And like everybody was getting their drinks at the time.
While he was
Nobody-
performing, he was the opening act.
Yeah, nobody cared.
How
Nobody.
bad,
do an opening act for
old
acts that
school.
are 20 years old.
And you're Bobby Valentine, and you're not that. You're not that old. Like
Bobby V's like 20 something. I don't
maybe
know.
like 30ish.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
He just looks crazy.
He doesn't fall into the same category as those people. Though. They're classics.
They were
classic.
major.
Yeah.
Jagged
They're
Edge,
major.
112.
And he's minor.
Silk.
Yeah.
And then I'm telling you, everybody was getting cocktails. Nobody. You know how you see people at a concert while they're getting their drinks, they're still. No, people were getting drinks.
Well, they were
socializing.
texting, right?
It was socializing.
Yes.
It like, hey, girl, I didn't see you.
It was cocktail hours and
Yeah,
conversations.
nobody. No.
Nobody
Bobby
cared.
V didn't get any love. I felt embarrassed when like I was getting my cocktail.
Yeah.
And I
Well.
wasn't rushing. But he just
Well, I'm embarrassed for him all the way around.
I'm embarrassed of that belt buckle.
Well,
I'm embarrassed. Oh, I could list. We could just look at the picture and talk about everything that we're embarrassed about.
one,
Come on.
two,
Oh, so
three,
Gary's
four.
messy. He put the picture back up. So go for it, y'all.
Are those Jabos?
No,
What
those
year
are-
was that? Come on.
I love it.
Those are a true religion. Because
I
I can see
love
the
it.
thread.
The thread.
But that was in at that time. I'm sure this is an old picture.
Yeah.
That belt buckle was a belt buckle at that time. You know, people used to show their belt buckle.
Yeah, but that pinky, somebody should have flew in and said, "Put your pinky down." You know how you just fly in just to correct the
His
pinky.
fade is nice.
He has very, but he
he's
looks
got some great skin.
Yes, but he needs to. He looks too oily though in the picture to me. I don't like an oily picture. I like.
Well, I don't like that.
You don't
Yeah.
just like him.
No. Bye, Bobby.
Oh yeah. Okay, Gary. It's enough. We
Look,
don't
we're
need to
done.
go. We don't want to keep on going in on Bobby V.
Well, Rima was supposed to do a news conference today,
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
and I was checking the
Okay.
Facebook.
I know you
kept
messy,
refreshing.
messy Kiki.
I kept refreshing, and nothing ever happened. She said she was at BET Studio.
Maybe
so
she got paid. Maybe he wrote her a check and that was that.
But where's his money coming from?
I don't know. Well, or
Well,
maybe
he's the opening act.
Yeah,
He's
he
opening
might have a
people's
couple of
acts,
dollars,
so-
you know. But then on her Facebook page, I will say this: she never hid that she was transsexual. She's very, very open about everything. You know, like
They have a section on Backpage. Like
Yeah,
that.
for
Remember one day
transsexuals.
me and Kiki were so bored. We went on just to see like stuff because I was like, Kiki, you know they have stuff like this just to be nosy. Girl, they have a whole section on there. If you want to look, you can look. And it's like husbands on there looking for that. They're like, I'm married, I'm straight, I'm looking for. Girl, it's crazy.
was that Backpage or was that was Craigslist? Huh?
That was Craigslist.
Oh my God. Crazy.
We
I
were
think
just
so.
being so nosy. One day
Yeah.
we were like, let's see
Well,
if we
what's
see some people we know.
Backpage? I need to
Backpage
find
is in
out.
New York and it's in Atlanta. We don't have a Backpage here, I don't believe.
We don't.
I think
bet y'all
Backpage
do.
actually is everywhere. Yeah, I
I
don't,
bet y'all do.
Backpage is where Backpage is.
yeah,
You know?
Backpage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Where it goes down. So
Yeah.
some of the some of the comments. Bobby Valentino can be into whatever gender he wants. His debut album is a classic. So somebody likes this
Somebody
guy.
was checking for Bobby.
Yeah, somebody enjoyed his
That's
debut
him.
album.
He did that.
He did whatever they said he
His
did.
shirt is
He
so
did
long.
that shit. Like they say on Pod, whatever they said he did that shit.
That's definitely him. So someone else says he should have slowed down and explained. Slow
Yeah.
down.
That is his song.
I just
wow.
get to know you.
That's
That-
she
I
should have
like
sang
that
that
song.
song to him on his
He
way
probably
out.
would have laughed.
And she was
I just
talking
hate his
mad
big
crap.
shirt and his shirt is big and it's covering his booty.
And he's this big.
Yeah, it looks like a little kid.
He's-
You know how little kids run around their underwear with their
Exactly.
t-shirt on?
That's exactly what
He
it looks like in some little
kid.
dun-dun-duns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Someone else said, "Are we pretending to be shocked about Bobby Valentino?"
See, I told y'all.
Mm. And then the last comment, what if Bobby Valentino was in the middle of about to smash and that's when she told him she was a man and he tried to leave? So they're seeing it.
I
We
bet
don't know.
he already knew.
I believe, like I said, this girl's Facebook page this is what I am. It's
And
no
I'm
question.
sure that's her back page. It shows that because that's of interest. Some people are they're interested in that, and they say that that's a heavy market. Like people are looking to hook up with transgenders.
Yep.
So
Maybe there's a curiosity that's there. That's interesting, but again,
oh, Bobby.
Maybe
if you live openly and you're honest about yourself, then
Yep.
you don't have to hide. These things wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, you don't
You
have
know?
to run out of a hotel or apartment
With your pants on your head.
Yes. and your long
Without your
shirt.
shoes.
No
And your,
shoes?
No keys. She says you can
You're
get them
locked out
back
of
when you
your
pay
house?
me.
Yeah, that's why he was riding a bike. I'm telling you guys, he was
Did
riding
he ride
a
a
bike.
bike there?
No, he drove. She said she wasn't going to give him his keys.
Oh gosh, it's all just a mess.
Yeah.
He's a mess.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he's going to be on. Like, a lot of people are saying now they're not friends with, like, oh, I'm not really friends with him. Like, people that
Well, they
he's
were
not
never your
friend.
friends.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
those
like
were
little
never your
Scrappy
friends.
came out. Like, he's been on Love and Hip Hop, and he was Scrappy's friend because it
Yeah.
always said recording artist, Scrappy's friend
Yeah.
at the bottom. Now Scrappy's like, no, I just made music with him. It's not my friend.
Whatever, Scrappy. Here, you know what? This is the thing
Scrappy.
about this. Bobby Valentino might be able to open a dialogue that I feel is taboo in the black community, and especially with the black men and maybe like some black women. I think we need to just be like open, honest, and have a conversation, because whatever you do is up to you. That is
That's
your
your motto,
business.
isn't it? Whatever you do is
Whatever
up to
you do is up to you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not. It's you don't have to like hide.
Yeah.
You don't. I think it's more like you said, black men. I think black women are really open with like different things. They're like, hey, I do this or I've done this before. But I think it's a macho thing.
I
for
definitely
men,
think
like,
it's a
oh,
macho thing. I think it's
Yeah.
a deeper issue with black men. Like for us, for women, you know, we have our friends, our gay friends, our trans friends. They're out there. We feel very comfortable with them.
We
We,
don't
have a
care.
different connection
Yeah.
with them, and we embrace them on many, many levels. But I definitely think for men, and I'm not a man, so I can't necessarily speak to it. But from my perception, what I see is men are definitely put off and are definitely uncomfortable
Absolutely.
with their own sexuality and with other sexuality, people's sexuality that is not hyper masculine. And so it would be nice if Scrappy was like, yeah, that's my boy.
Whatever he does is what
Whatever he does is what
he's doing.
he does.
He
Has
said
nothing
he
to
only
do with
does
me.
music with her. And then they have pictures with Scrappy and Bobby Valentino. I don't think he wants to be called Bobby. Remember they stopped calling him
Bobby
Bobby
V.
It's Bobby V. So, whatever. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You can't tell me what to call you. Bobby Valentino,
used
like
to
he
Bobby
kept on
Valentino.
saying that that's the pictures because everybody was like, those girls look like transgender. And Scrappy was like, I know for a fact all of those women were women. How do you know?
He knew all of them from when they were really little.
No, and then remember he said he only dates women that he has to make sure that a woman has kids, or somebody said that.
Yeah.
to be with a woman.
Yeah.
Well, I know plenty of gay men who have children.
Absolutely.
Hello.
We can just stop right there.
Absolutely. That's what I
Hello.
was telling Kiki. I was like, so a woman like me, I don't have kids, not planning on having any,
Yep, I don't
not
have any either.
interested. So I'm a man.
No.
But I'm just saying with little whoever said, I don't know if it was Scrappy or it was
Yeah.
a Duval or somebody.
Yeah,
they said that you have to be
baby pictures and you
I
have to have
see
kids.
baby pictures, but there's some babies that look like little girls. Some little boys look like little girls.
I mean, hey,
And what
Well,
does
just
it
because
matter?
you're not-
if this girl is super duper fine, are you gonna say, "Let me see your baby pictures"?
no,
No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in showing you my baby pictures. So, are you gonna pass this by?
I'm not sure how any of that is helpful.
Right.
To see baby pictures.
Just make sure they have kids. Like you said,
Right.
some guys
Does
now
he need
they're
a DNA test? How about this? How about instead of looking for baby pictures, they get an STD test before
Well,
they start to try
hey,
to
wouldn't
smash?
that make
let's start
sense?
right from there, and they have them. You can put them right in your purse now.
Absolutely.
Let me scrape your mouth.
Yes.
And let's sit here and talk about it.
Yeah.
And then
And we
we'll
can
talk
have a
about
good chit chat and
But
wait
let
for
me
our
do you
results to
first
come
if
out.
you want to check all these things about me.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
do you
check,
first.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. And that's when they're
funny.
going to run away.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then
don't
you
want
don't,
to.
yeah, and then you don't need that in your life.
Hello.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Why are you
Bye.
running away?
Dodge the big
Bobby
bullet.
V. She probably asked him for that. Let me scrape your mouth first.
Right. So
Maybe that's why he went running.
So we want to ask you this. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue coupled with your strategic ad is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Get your ads. Get your ads.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it about Bobby Valentino, aka Bobby V.
You have to call him Bobby V.
Bobby, just to be respectful, right?
Be respectful, or like Lauren said, what?
I don't know.
What
What
was your
should I
motto?
say?
Do
Oh,
what you
do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, do whatever
is.
makes you happy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I have
But
a
don't
lot of
run off on
mottos.
don't run off on the plug. He ran off on the plug.
Yeah.
Like pliers. Thank you.
I
dear.
look, put your pants on and pay somebody. Like
Yeah.
Beyonce says, for the Beyonce fans, pay me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's easy, very, very easy. So what we do every single episode is give an inspirational quote, a motivational quote, just
so
something
many.
that we,
Please
you know,
give it.
like. So this week's quote, or this episode's quote: "The glow up is when you stop waiting to turn into some perfect version of yourself and consciously enjoy being who you are in the present."
Yes.
And I got that from Tanisha Thomas's IG. Her
like
her
Tanisha.
Instagram is I am Tanisha Thomas.
Love it, and I
Me
love a
too.
glow up.
Yeah.
I love a glow up.
Absolutely, and accepting who you are, Bobby V.
Oh my God, it takes us right back to that.
Well, isn't it great? It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
And Jack Daniels, accept the fact that this guy started Jack Daniels, Nearest Green.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And come
Who's
up
the
off some
parent company
coins.
of?
Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
it Bartles and James?
Mm.
Because they own everybody. They own
They
like
do?
many liquor companies.
I hear someone typing. They're going to find out.
Then we're gonna find out
So-
because that's who I'd be trying to get after.
Yeah, because I don't even think Jack. Who?
Brown,
Brown
Foreman.
So the company's not owned by Jack Daniels anymore. It's like it's sold.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so what I would be asking for is a portion, at least, of the original acquisition and residual sales.
Boom. That's
and
smart.
yeah, that's what I would be asking for.
Well, Lauren, thank you
Thank
for
you.
being a guest
Yes,
on this
thank you so
episode
much,
of
Lauren.
It's been my
Hashtag.
pleasure, ladies.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yes. And thank you for watching Hashtag.
Yes.
And if you, again, to watch our episodes, you can download the app at iTunes and also at Google Play. If you just want to listen, you go on to Stitcher and SoundCloud, and also follow us on SOX at SOXIALCHIX at Instagram.
Yep. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and then on our Twitter, it is SOXIAL_CHIX.
And email us at SOXIALCHIX at gmail.com. And it's Shy and Kiki, and we are Social Chicks. Bye.
With Miss Lauren.
Bye bye.
The next